From a robot already replacing Dubai police, to flying cars accepting passengers in 2026, these are the insane AI innovations that dominated GITEX 2025. Archer Aviation is launching commercial flights in 2025, covering Dubai International Airport to the city center in 7 minutes instead of the usual 45 to 60 minutes by car. A second route between Dubai and Abu Dhabi would take around 35 minutes instead of the usual 2-hour highway drive. The Midnight carries 4 passengers plus a pilot, reaches 150 miles per hour, flies 100 miles on a single charge, and recharges in 10 minutes. Its 12 propellers operate at 45 decibels, which is quieter than your home air conditioner. UAE authorities are actively coordinating pilot routes. They are integrating Midnight into smart city infrastructure through 5G networks. This isn't a concept anymore. It's a production aircraft in final FAA certification with operational partnerships and scheduled service beginning this year. GITEX 2025 proved that our regular morning commutes are about to become vertical takeoffs in the not-too-distant future. GITEX 2025 revealed. Flying taxis launching this year, but the next robot is already working full-time shifts in Chinese pharmacies. The 5-foot 8-inch tall, 190-pound G1 ran completely, autonomously throughout the entire GITEX exhibition day with no human supervision and no emergency stops. This robot is trained on DexGrassNet, a simulation database containing 1.3 million grasping scenarios across over 5,000 objects, one of the largest manipulation datasets in the world, which means the G1 can pick up objects it's never seen before without additional training. Its embodied AI analyzes surroundings and adapts movements in real time rather than executing pre-recorded routines. Little wonder it's already working full shifts in Beijing pharmacies, sorting medications autonomously while you're watching this video. But reliable manipulation is nothing compared to a robot that learns new tasks by watching you do them once. The Wanda 2.0 learns by watching you. Guided through a task once, be it washing dishes, sorting laundry, or making beds, and it remembers forever. The UniX Tactile Intelligence Module, 3D sensors, cameras, and gyroscopes handle everything without the need for programming. At GITEX, it served coffee with the kind of casual competence that makes you forget you're watching a machine until it moves with that smooth precision that reminds you this thing never gets tired, never complains, and will absolutely take someone's job within 24 months. When robots learn like apprentices instead of needing programmers, automation stops being expensive and starts being inevitable. But to think this is just 3 out of the 10 innovations we've got lined up, you're about to be stunned. I'm talking about a humanoid that gets scared when you raise your voice, and flying taxis launching commercial passenger service this year. Before we get to those, however, we need to talk about the security robot already protecting Dubai's streets completely autonomously. The DPR-02 began autonomous service at Dubai's Global Village on October 15, 2025, and it patrols completely without human operators through crowds of people while analyzing everything for threats in real time. Autonomous navigation cameras, environmental and behavior analysis systems, and direct data transmission to police data centers allow it to scan high-traffic areas with the kind of tireless vigilance that human cops simply cannot maintain. This is all part of the RAD system, which also carries a 4-legged robot specifically designed to enter hazardous areas filled with smoke, toxic gases, and extreme heat. Micropolis Robotics and Dubai Police aren't replacing cops. They're multiplying their effectiveness while keeping humans out of scenarios that end with funerals. But while autonomous security is powerful, the next robot might be too human for your liking. Robotics Corp used to make adult-oriented robots. Now they make customer service humanoids with 39 degrees of freedom in the upper body that speak over 25 languages, including Arabic, and can, theoretically, fold down to fit inside a suitcase. The M-Series recognizes visual cues, engages in conversation, answers product questions, and reads facial expressions to adjust responses accordingly. It feels like talking to someone real, which is exactly the point and exactly the problem. Built for hospitality and events, these robots create uncanny valley moments where your brain insists you're talking to a person until movements get too smooth and you remember this thing works 24/7 without breaks or salary negotiations. But emotionally responsive humanoids are nothing compared to what's coming in the top 5. Agobot took GITEX by storm with performances by their flagship robots, the A2 and X2. The A2 holds a Guinness World Record for walking over 106 kilometers continuously, which proves the durability isn't marketing hype. But the unsettling part is the proprietary AI-embodied control system that builds models of physical behavior, recognizes posture, tracks movement, and maintains adaptive balance that responds intelligently to environmental changes. The A2 recognizes faces, reads expressions, and analyzes tone to gauge mood. Smile at it, and it tilts its head in a friendly response. Yell at it, and it backs away slightly. Everything is programmed to mimic genuine human interaction, and it works disturbingly well. The smaller X2 focuses on entertainment with 31 degrees of freedom and fluid motion, allowing synchronized dancing to music. It became a GITEX crowd favorite because watching a robot move that naturally triggers this primal unease that we're building something that understands us better than we're comfortable admitting. When robots start reading emotions and adjusting behavior accordingly, we've crossed a line we can't uncross. And honestly, it's either amazing or terrifying, definitely both. Emotionally intelligent humanoids will change how we interact with machines forever, but the next innovation eliminates one of society's most fundamental requirements. Tensor Robocar does not require a driver's license or special insurance to operate, which fundamentally breaks one of society's most basic requirements for personal transportation. You get inside and set the destination, and the car handles everything. You can send it to drive your children to school, or dispatch it alone to recharge. This isn't a concept. Tensor Auto exhibited a functional vehicle at GITEX 2025 with SAE Level 4 autonomy, designed from the ground up as a fully autonomous robot. 5. LiDAR units, over 100 cameras and sensors, high-performance AI, making real-time decisions, voice controls, and smartphone monitoring. And the Robocar's AI learns your behavior and your family's patterns, memorizing frequent destinations and routes. The company claims all user data is encrypted and protected, but we're talking about a vehicle that knows everywhere you go, when you go there, and who goes with you. Tensor pioneered robotaxi operations in China and pivoted to private Level 4 vehicles with production partnerships. This technology is real, functional, and exhibited publicly in Dubai, which means the era of mandatory driver's license is ending faster than anyone expected. But autonomous ground vehicles are nothing compared to what's in the top 3. I'm talking about flying cars that receive 600 confirmed orders, a single-seat aircraft so insane it looks like a hallucination, and a flying taxi launching commercial service this year. Let's begin with 3. XPeng received 600 orders worth hundreds of millions at GITEX 2025 for a modular flying car system. I'm talking about actual commercial commitments from the UAE, Qatar, and Kuwait, with deliveries beginning in 2027. The land aircraft carrier consists of a six-wheeled ground platform that acts as both transporter and mobile power source, paired with the EVIL two-seater electric aircraft. XPeng Aero HT was founded in 2020, achieved certifications and manned flight demonstrations throughout 2024 to 2025, and is building a production facility designed to manufacture 10,000 units per year. They conducted the first overseas manned flight demonstrations at GITEX, which means people actually flew this thing in front of thousands of witnesses. When a flying car system receives 600 commercial orders before mass production begins, science fiction just became commercial reality with a delivery date. But modular flying vehicles are nothing compared to the strangest aircraft at GITEX 2025. The air car looks like someone watched Blade Runner, took aggressive hallucinogens, and then designed a personal flying capsule made from 90% carbon fiber with 12 propellers and a single seat for anyone brave or stupid enough to climb inside. It's built for quick transition from road driving to low altitude flight, and even if one or two propellers fail, the vehicle can supposedly still land safely. It's a single-seater, which makes it feel less like a car and more like strapping yourself into a drone with delusions of grandeur. But I've got one question. When it takes off, what happens to the rest of the ground module underneath? Does it just sit there? Drive itself home? The mystery adds to the chaos. Despite early claims that the air car was certified and close to commercial release, verified information remains surprisingly scarce. Reports suggest AI for micro-object detection, recognizing drones or obstacles from 300 feet away, a flight range of around 12 miles, and a price tag of nearly $230,000. GOVY operates under GAC Group, a major Chinese state-owned automaker, and pushed AirCab pre-orders throughout 2025. It's unconventional, unverified in detail, and undeniably the most visually striking flying vehicle at GITEX. But a personal flying capsule is nothing compared to the aircraft accepting commercial passengers this year. The T1 stands just over 3 feet tall and absolutely destroys full-size humans at soccer. This tiny 66-pound robot became the 2025 RoboCup adult-sized champion, which means a machine shorter than your dining table can dribble, sprint, and kick better than Cristiano Ronaldo. Booster Robotics built the T1 as an open-source development platform on ROS2 architecture. Durable design, accessible price point, and actual championship-level performance. This isn't the flashiest robot at GITEX, but it's the one putting humanoid intelligence into thousands of developers' hands right now who will use it to build things we can't even imagine yet. Small soccer bots are cute, but across the Pacific, Japan just unveiled something even more revolutionary. I'm talking about stair-climbing caregivers, warehouse robots moving faster than human eyes can track, and piloted machines straight out of Hollywood movies. Click to watch Japan's hottest robotic trends at GITEX EXPO.